Hi, welcome to Reactions with Jay. My name's Jacob. Today we're going to be going over some body cam footage. The video is called Kids Watch Florida Man Nearly Kill Their Mom. It's brought to you by Law and Crime Body Cam. If y'all haven't checked them out, go ahead and check them out. It's a great channel. They do awesome court breakdowns. They do awesome body cam releases, the whole nine. And pretty much anything law and crime they take care of. So if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. But we're gonna go ahead and get started on this one and see what happens here.
It's 3 p.m. on Highway 19 in Pinellas County, Florida, where police respond to an alleged hit-and-run road rage incident that has left a 24-year-old woman fighting for her life.
So she was right here?
Yeah, got out.
Right off the bat, road rage is never okay. Just drive away. You're heading down the road, just get away from them. Just keep going. There's no need to escalate anything. I don't know what really happened in this one, but if it's just yelling back and forth, just go, man. Like, don't pay him any mind. Just keep looking forward, keep driving, and don't pay him any attention. Don't feed into their anger because crazy stuff can happen. We've been seeing that more and more on body cam footage and stuff like that. People taking it way too far, but we'll keep going here.
Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Okay. Whose kids are these?
These are my sister boyfriend kid.
Okay. How are you guys involved?
Some car kept riding up, getting up real close. So we stopped and she got out to see if they hit the car, to the sign they hit the car. And he drove off intentionally. He literally intentionally hit her. He could have drove around, but he drove right here, smashed her into the car.
One of the victims.
I don't know if y'all caught that, but it said the young man just said that he intentionally drove around and hit her, which attempted murder, first of all. Second of all, if you remember from our last video, vehicles are considered deadly weapons because of the fact that they are at speed. It's basically a missile or a giant bullet at that point. Whenever you're at speed, they're on the highway here. Speed limit's 55. You can see it right over here. And 55 miles an hour, 1,000+ pound vehicle, that is definitely a deadly weapon. And I'm really hoping she's okay because he said that he hit her and it drug her away. That's crazy. Okay, that's wild. But we're gonna keep going, see if we can find out some more info here.
Victim's family members tells police he was in the car when another driver allegedly crashed into the victim's vehicle, leading to her pulling over to check for damage. That's when he says the suspect allegedly pulled behind them before accelerating and pinning the victim against her own car, dragging her alongside the vehicle and fleeing the scene.
She was stopped.
Okay.
On 19, outside of the vehicle because she was checking damage. She was hit by this other car.
Okay.
Allegedly.
So she was hit by.
She was outside of the vehicle.
Okay.
This is another spot where I always will preach to have the cameras in your vehicle. It's that way. There's no more questions. If you get injured in your vehicle or something like that, a dash camera will save you so many times, especially if you get into a major accident and it wasn't your fault and you're hospitalized. Now you can't really say anything. You can't tell your story, but they can pull up that footage and boom, you got all the answers right there.
And this car just came up and hit her here and then drug her down this way.
And what?
And drug her down.
He drug her down, hit her with his vehicle and drug her away. That is attempted murder and that's a deadly weapon, the vehicle. So at the minimum, they should get something involving a deadly weapon. It might not be a firearm or a knife or anything like that, but it's still a deadly weapon. Like you're just saying, 55 miles an hour. If it was a road rage incident, he could have been going faster. you know, but we'll keep going here and see what happens. See how.
She's alert and conscious, however, severe head trauma. I have 6 to 1 following, so we're gonna keep this shut down for a little bit.
According to a criminal 24-year-old
Y'all
woman
can
who
read over
ultimately
this right here, but it's basically going over what the arrest report is saying. 2016 Jeep Wrangler pinned her against her vehicle, drug her along the driver's side. That's crazy, causing serious bodily injury. And damn, fractured pelvis, fractured left tibia. Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
survived the alleged attack, suffered multiple injuries, including a fractured pelvis, fractured
I like how Law and Crime Body Cam did that. They did the little shing thing across that. That was kind of cool. Good edit on Law and Body Cam there.
tibia, and multiple lacerations. Furthermore, the victim allegedly told
Pause it here so y'all can read over that too real fast there. So he was tailgating her. Had been rear-ended by the defendant. Stopped her vehicle. 19. Wow. Oh my gosh. Man, I hope they throw the book at this guy.
police that the dangerous driver had smiled at her before hitting the gas. Next, other officers meet up with more witnesses who called to report what they had seen.
Witnesses are always huge in any case. They, you know, especially if they have like any evidence or anything like that, they good recollection. Who knows? They might have had a dash cam in their vehicle, got it all on tape. But we'll go ahead and check it out.
As I was driving, so
I got you.
I mean, all I saw, like I said, when he accelerated to the driver's side, he spun her. I mean, hit her, but you can see kind of crushed her, and I saw her spit. I mean, she was definitely.
She was on the shoulder.
Yeah.
So there was enough room for it to go around the side of her.
Was she walking when he hit her? Or she was
She was out of her car. The car was broke down. The car was stopped to the left lane. I think I mentioned that. So.
But I was able to go around.
But
Well, it doesn't sound like they have any dash cam footage or anything like that from their own vehicle, but it sounds like this guy's got a good memory. They're able to go through everything step by step on what happened. Hopefully they have some other evidence to help them find this person. But we'll keep going.
Room on that shoulder for him to completely go around her. He struck her and she rolled and dropped.
he clipped her.
Because it seems like you have a pretty damn good recollection of what happened. I know you have a picture of it.
Boom, they have a picture of it. That's awesome. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Videos are even better. But picture that looks like they got a good picture of the vehicle, Jeep Wrangler, like they were saying. That means they're going to have license plate. That means they're going to, if they have a license plate, boom, they're going to be able to go through, find out exactly who owns the vehicle, where they're living, all that good information. And it really helps pin down the suspect in the situation. And then they have witnesses as well that witnessed the whole thing. Witnesses can be called in for trial. And yeah, so that's huge right there.
Armed with a photo of the 2016 Jeep Wrangler allegedly used in the crime and license plate info, it doesn't
Boom, license plate info. Like I was saying, they're gonna be able to find this guy fast. I wouldn't be surprised if they already had people on the way to these guys' house, or whoever is responsible. They did say that they saw a man smile at her whenever he was hitting her, which crazy.
take police long to identify the suspect as 57-year-old
57-year-old, there we go. That's the guy who did this. Oh my gosh, I hope they throw the book at him.
Boris Twillman, a local scuba diving instructor.
Yep, that's the same one that I found. You said
Oh, maybe he's gotten the bends one too many times. Bends is whenever you surface from deep sea to the surface too fast. It really fucks with your head, and it can cause a lot of internal stuff that's not good. They have what's called the iron lung, which helps in that scenario, which I know they have a lot of them in Florida because of how prevalent scuba diving is. Lying on keeps you at that depth, so that way you can slowly rise back up to normal pressures. If not, there's a whole lot of messiness that can happen. But I'm not. That's a side note, and we'll keep going here.
Said that the car was stopped in the
And
left.
I don't know if he has the bends or not. I don't even think that would cause this at all or anything like that. But it was a joke to say, he's out of his mind.
Plane.
Yes.
Where was the Jeep?
The Jeep was right behind him. Okay, there was commotion. I'm driving. All of a sudden I see a commotion. She says, "Look out, watch out." So I'm backing
My
off.
car went right.
Right.
Okay.
And then they went left.
Okay.
And so that person was behind the Jeep was behind the stopped car, and
Yeah, this guy, like I was saying, he's got a really good memory, really good recollection of what's going on here, which is always helpful in any case, to have a witness that really can remember everything that happened.
she was out of her car. And then when he went around, like I said, caught her, clipped her, spun her around.
About how long was he behind her?
I would say 10 seconds.
So it wasn't like they just came to a stop and she just got out the car.
No.
So like she was already out the car
I
already.
think so.
Okay.
I mean, like,
That
You
changes.
just felt like I didn't see it whirl in, right?
Okay.
You mean like
Yeah.
it happened so fast. I wish I had a better memory.
No, you're fine. You have a great memory compared to a lot of.
Next, multiple law enforcement agents
Like I was saying, they've already started gathering at this guy's residence here. That's how quick these guys can operate. They find, as soon as they got the license plate, they probably shot that over the radio and was like, "Hey, this is the license plate." Boom, they found the guy, they found where he lives, they found everything, and now they're already staging up. Let's see if they get him.
gather in Boris's neighborhood, looking for the suspect.
So there's a shed open in the back, no movement at this point.
Northeast corner? Copy.
So what's your guys, are you guys getting a warrant for this guy, or?
And I don't know if y'all notice all the black boxes everywhere. The black boxes are reductions from the police departments. Up in the top left-hand corner, it says that. I'm pretty sure that's to protect the police officer's identity, but I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it's for, is to protect the police officer's identity.
So we have PC right now, at least for the RO for leaving the scene. Okay, at the very, very, very least, but it's looking like possibly attempted murder. Attempted homicide.
They probably could.
Boom, attempted murder. That is, I'm hoping he gets charged with that one, because that's exactly what it was. It was attempted murder. He was tailgating her, she stopped, and he used his vehicle as a deadly weapon to attack her and basically try to kill her, drive her down the road.
Like, according to what the witness is saying, we're pretty strong on that.
100%.
We're not 100%, but we're definitely more than 70. That makes sense.
So is this like misdemeanor hit and run?
No, I mean, she's.
If you had him here right now, what would you be charged with?
Right now he's gonna go for the leaving, and then we're gonna take him back to the police.
I thought you guys were doing the attempted homicide.
Phony battery.
Okay, yeah, on the witness statements alone.
Yeah,
I'm
we
comfortable
witnessed the
with
scene
that.
and he purposely
Yeah,
went after her.
yeah.
They could drop it later.
Yeah, no, he purposefully went after her. That is a very true statement by that officer there. Off the witness statements alone, they can arrest him for attempted murder, which I'm really hoping they do.
I mean, he's an extreme RPO, so we're not going to be light with this dude.
Yeah.
No.
Whose car is that?
Bo's car. He's at work. He's been at work all day. He has my car. He's having problems, so he took my car to work. What the fuck's going on, guys?
Who's Bo?
Well, Boris Twillman, Bo, my
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
What? There's obviously you live in the city of North Park.
However, Florida's conducting an investigation into something that occurred in their city.
Okay.
I have very limited information on that, so I will let them speak with you further.
That's
I don't want
fine.
to give you bad info.
Yeah.
So real quick, do you give us consent to go and search your house for Boris?
Yeah, you can come and look for him. He's not
And who's inside the residence?
there. My best friend and my son's in there.
That's you? And your son's in there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to get your son out before we go in there?
We would prefer to be able to check the house with
Yeah.
no animals or vehicle
Yep.
inside.
Cats are fine. The cats are fine.
That's fine. We just want no
yeah.
people are in the house. We're just gonna clear it just to double check.
Bo's been at work all day, so nothing happened with him today. And I have his attorney's phone number if you guys want to call his attorney.
That's fine. All right.
Actually, I don't give you guys the consent to search my house. If you want to come and look for Bo, that's fine.
We're not going to go in any drawers or anything.
I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about that. I just know my f***ing rights. So I don't give you the consent to search my house. He is not there.
Okay, so you're withdrawing consent.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, no problem.
He's not there.
No problem.
But
Then
you,
don't have to worry about
I
it.
can bring you in though. I'm happy to bring you in so you can see he's not there. But you're not search consent. I'm not giving you consent to search myself. I have an attorney's number you can call.
Okay.
If you want to talk.
It's a little weird that she already kind of knows why they're there. I mean, she's like, we have an attorney you can call, maybe she saw the police staging outside of her house. But then again, like, she did come up and ask what's going on. But, like, it's a little weird to me that she already kind of knows what's happening. But we'll keep going here.
To Bo, but I'm honest, I'm not, no bull, you guys. He's been at work all day, so I don't know.
Okay.
There's no incident with Bo. I know he is.
Just push up and get the car.
We come look at the car right now.
Yeah. The Jeep hasn't left my house all day either.
Okay.
That looks like the exact Jeep from that photo, so I don't know how she could say that it hasn't left the house all day. Maybe it hasn't. You never know. They could be at the wrong place, but at the same time, they have the license plate number, they have all that information, so they're going to be able to tell pretty quickly if it was or not.
It's a vehicle.
Here, police spot what they believe to be the same vehicle involved in the incident as they continue to look for their suspect.
Clear.
It's your fault.
Check the other side.
I'll be on scene with 598.
It's gonna be hard.
You want to take that?
It looks like there was some damage there on the passenger side front fender. I don't know if y'all saw that. Maybe they'll show a better shot of it.
Yeah, it was what it is.
Yep. So we're gonna keep that. Do you want us to go? What do you?
Yeah, right there. If you look, it looks like there's some damage, like right around in here, just right there.
Consent to search my house.
Okay.
If you want me to walk you through to see if he's there, I'm happy to do that.
Sure. Okay. Let's do that.
And then we'll talk.
Okay.
Please, thank you. I'm not trying to get in arguments or anything. I'm trying to work as.
It is nice of her to be like, okay, well, at least walk through, make sure he's not there. That saves them the hassle of having to go get a search warrant, even though it'd be pretty easy in this circumstance to go to search warrant, just because of the fact of the seriousness of the case. But like they said, that is the vehicle, and she necessarily said that the Jeep hasn't left all day, but I mean, as we can see, that is the same vehicle. They confirmed the license plate, all that good stuff. So, I mean, it has definitely left at some point during the day.
As much as we can.
Police confirmed Boris's absence from the home and later determined that he had left the residence in his girlfriend's car prior to the officer's arrival, according to the criminal complaint.
So just to let you know, ma'am.
Yeah. Hold on, let me let this other guy out.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
So this vehicle is identified as a vehicle involved in a pretty serious crime. So I'm going to be taking possession of this vehicle. Okay. So.
Which the police officers have every right to do. They'll tow it. They're going to do a search on it. They're going to do a whole bunch of photos, tests on the paint, all kinds of stuff to see if it was the one that was involved in the incident, which we already kind of know it was because the license plates match up. But they are 100% within their right to confiscate the vehicle. It was used in the commission of a crime. So we'll keep going though.
That's what I'm doing.
Is he a fishing charter or like a scuba charter?
Both. They do both.
All right. Wish I was diving out today.
Well, he's been on the water all day, so I don't know how they would have been in
His vehicle wasn't.
Yeah.
So that's the only loophole we have. Are we good? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Log out 598.
Well, I have, like, I can't let you guys just take his car. Like, it's not mine.
No, I know. Because it was used in the commission of a crime.
How do you know? You don't have proof of
I
that.
do. Around 3 hours pass before Boris is tracked down and taken into custody.
Everything go okay for the charter tonight?
So it seems like they were waiting for him for where he was going to be coming back from his charter, waiting for him to get back from his charter to be able to take him into custody.
I got all your stuff. Did you find the keys on the center, sir?
I haven't gone in the car.
Yes, sir. They're in the discovery center. Thank you. It's not my vehicle. It's my girlfriend's vehicle. If we could avoid towing it so she didn't have to go get it out of impound because she won't have a vehicle to go with.
Good.
Any chance to loosen these cuffs? Kind of locked in.
Go ahead and
Spin around.
spin around towards me.
Thank you. I promise I'm not a threat to anyone. I'm not. I know you guys just doing your jobs.
Hey,
Yeah, just do me a favor. Just step out real quick. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put his stuff.
Just face my car.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is gonna be a lot more comfortable. Okay. Let me just grab this. There you go. Take a seat for me.
Go for it.
Can you do me a favor? Can you find out who's their Clearwater's cuffs?
Absolutely.
Moments later, Boris is escorted to an interview room where he waits for detectives.
You got a key? I do. Yeah, if you want to just take the cuffs off him. And then, sir, when he gets those off, you just have a seat right here.
Will do.
Thank you.
Ready? Just do just have a seat, please.
Will do. Thank you.
Any chance I could use a restroom?
Absolutely.
After a quick restroom break, Boris begins speaking with detectives.
Did you ever wander or anything like that?
No, sir. I was in the middle of a phone call with my attorney when I was arrested.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be a three-way call between the detective here and my attorney.
Okay.
I didn't know if there's a chance for me to call my attorney in.
Yeah, if you want to try to do that, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. He was in that little bag.
He's a guy's smart. He's going to go ahead and get his attorney involved. We'll see what happens from here, but it's smart to get your attorney involved in any situation with law enforcement. Never just openly talk to the police as soon as you get arrested, guilty or not guilty. Just be quiet, invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and call your attorney. Now, I'm not going to take away from the fact that this man attempted to kill somebody. I mean, allegedly. We don't know yet. But I would always recommend getting an attorney involved, especially with anything criminal.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. We can come in here and I'll come in here with you because I can't just give you your phone.
No,
touch it,
100%.
You know, use that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So give me one quick second and let me keep going on.
Sure.
Public records show that this isn't exactly Boris's first run-in with the law. The 57-year-old was reportedly out on...
That's probably why he knows to get an attorney if it's not his first encounter with the law. But let's see what his other charges are right now. It sounds like he has some other charges.
bail for felony aggravated battery battery of a person 69 years or older and aggravated.
It looks like this man has a history of, well, they say he's out on bail right now, so this is an open case he's going to court for currently, so that's why he has an attorney, and he's smart to invoke his rights for the attorney and all that, because all of this on top of, a attempted murder charge. That's not going to look good in the core size. It kind of creates a pattern of escalation, especially a battery on a person 69 years or older. We're supposed to protect our elderly, not commit battery. I don't know if the felony aggressive battery and aggressive aggravated assault are all on the 69 years or older, but that does not look good.
Assault stemming from an incident just 4 months prior. Next, detectives sit down with Boris and allow him to call his lawyer as requested.
It's Boris, right?
Boris.
But you go by Bub?
You're correct.
This is Roger Buban. Please leave me a short message and I will get back with you. Thank you.
Roger, this is Bo Twillman. I've been arrested. You and I were on the phone when I was arrested this evening. I'm at the Largo Police Department, and I'd like for you to return my call as soon as possible.
When he calls back, we'll answer for you if you're okay with that. You bring the phone right in.
Okay.
And then that way,
just make sure the radio's on here. And
so, Mike. So, and I'll just explain to you kind of what's going on. Okay.
Yep.
So, your vehicle was involved in an incident today on US Highway 19 North. We've got a number of witnesses. I know that you had talked to Sergeant Fernandez earlier this evening on the phone. It's obviously a reported line with it being in the police department. You arrived home, you showered, ate, whatever, and then you took your girlfriend's car back up so you could do your other charter.
Right.
So the incident with your vehicle, a female was hit and struck, and she's pretty seriously injured. She's in critical condition.
So the police are going to have to kind of be smart here, because he did request his attorney. So they do not have the right to question him without an attorney, unless he says he will speak with them without an attorney. So they're going to have to be careful here. But so far, the officer is doing a great job. He's just explaining everything, that the reason he's there. Which they don't have to do. I mean, they could just be quiet, but it is a tactic, to see if he'll open up without an attorney present, to basically be like, I didn't do this. Any normal person that was in this situation, they'd be like, I swear I didn't do it. That's the only thing that I would still probably remain silent and get my attorney involved. But yeah, definitely. The police need to tread lightly here and make sure that they don't ask him any questions. They can explain to him why he is being arrested, which it sounds like that's what they're doing. Let's see what happens.
Condition at Bayfront Medical Center currently.
That's
so. And like I said, you want to talk to your attorney and have him with you and everything. I'm just letting you know the circumstances of
that was good how the police officer did that. He was about to say something, and they stopped him. They're like, hey, we're just letting you know what's going on while you're here, and all of that. So very good on the police officers. They're not asking him any questions. They haven't asked him any questions. They're just explaining the reasons why he is there, which you can do without having an attorney there.
Case of okay. All right. So again, I've got witnesses with your vehicle saying that the victim's vehicle had stopped, thought there may have been a crash. She got out of the car, and you accelerated and struck her. She's in critical condition.
Oh my God.
So that's where we're at. So that's why you were taken in custody today. Okay. There's some other statements that was made. She was obviously being cared for by physicians, and she made some numerous statements about she didn't know why you did this to her, and she made mention that you had smiled at her and then accelerated towards her and things like that. So, we obviously want to get your account of the incident and kind of find out.
Oh yeah, whoever would smile at somebody before they hit them is sick and twisted in my mind. But we'll keep going here.
What's going on? Sure. So hopefully Mr. Feuderman will call back so we can, have that conversation and things like that.
Now, Boris is given a second chance to call his lawyer before investigators inform him of the next steps.
Hey, Buzz. You get arrested?
Hey Roger, this is Bo Twillman. I am at the Largo Police Department with Detective Hunt and Detective Bowen, and we're on speakerphone.
Hey, detectives. What's Mr. Twillman arrested for?
So we've got probable cause right now for attempted murder on the victim that got struck by his car.
Okay. So, have you questioned him in any way?
We have not. In fact, when we made contact with him, he said that he...
We just went over that. They did not question him at all. They just explained to him the circumstances of why he was there, and then they gave him another chance to call his attorney. And then I'm assuming the attorney's going to tell him to invoke his rights and not say anything else. But we'll see what happens.
Wanted to speak to us, but wanted to have his attorney present. And obviously, we want to afford him every opportunity for that, which is why we were allowing him to make a phone call with you. The only thing that I got from him was his basic information, name, date of birth, telephone number, address, that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your professionalism, detectives, and I appreciate you calling me. And obviously at this point, he's going to invoke his rights, and maybe down the road we'll make a statement to you. But based on what I know, it's my advice for him just to invoke his rights. So I appreciate you calling me, and I appreciate the professional courtesy.
Not a problem, sir. And, obviously you're aware of this. We would love to get his side of the story. Maybe there's information that, would be beneficial. So if you guys do change your mind and you would like to make a statement and go on the record, I will make sure that I provide him with my business card. And if you would like, I would be happy to give you my information out on the phone.
Yes, that's great. Once I see the PC affidavit, he bonds out, and I have an in-person discussion with him. That may be a real possibility.
Okay.
But at this point.
No, that's fine. I'm obviously not going to speak with him.
Boris listens to the lawyer's advice, ending the interview. But detectives still have more to say before he's whisked away to jail.
There you go. So he did tell him to invoke his rights. That's, any good attorney is going to tell you to invoke your rights. But, he's still going to go to jail. He has to have bond. They have evidence. They have witnesses, the whole nine. So, he's definitely going to be getting charged with something as long as they can place him in the vehicle, but it sounds like the lady saw him smiling at her. So she can, the victim in this case, she could place him there, no problem. And then they have the photos of the vehicle in use. So it's a pretty open and shut case, in my opinion. But we'll keep going and see what happens here.
Your attorney obviously doesn't want to speak to you. That's fine. That's completely your right. I will be in the other room, just taking care of some other things. And we'll wait for the van to come. They'll pick you up. They'll take you down to county. I'll verify. I'm 99% sure that the vehicle went to Joe's Sewing, but I will make sure that is taken care of. And your girlfriend will have to come down here to get the release form and things like that. Okay? I'll be right back with you. You can use the bathroom again. Do you want a drink of water?
No, but could I ask one more favor?
Sure.
Home? So, I just left work and they're expecting me tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.
Yeah, he's trying to get out right now. He's gonna go down to jail, and the judge will place a bond on him for this particular thing. Not because it sounds like he had already bonded out for the other stuff, battery on a 69 years or older, and so the judge, in my opinion, they're probably gonna put a really high bond on him because it's showing a pattern of becoming more and more aggressive. But we'll see what happens.
Yep.
came back to kind of find out what was going on.
Okay.
I did not tell her anything, but I indicated to her that you probably won't be there at 5. That way she can get another crew member to assist. And you've been cooperative. You know, I don't want to badmouth anybody. You know, we all make mistakes or whatever. So I didn't put your business out there or what had happened.
And I want to talk through this and tell you my side of it and what happened. I'm horrified that this woman is hurt. I should have my attorney here. Just make sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was smart for him to say right off. I mean, it's not smart for him to even be talking at all, in my opinion. You know, if you're gonna invoke your Fifth Amendment right to be to remain silent, remain silent. Just let the officers do all the talking and let them go through their thing. But he was about to start talking about it, which, I mean, the detective is doing a great job of trying to get him to talk about it. But he would still, before anything can be said and done, the Bo, I believe Boris is his name, actual name, Bo's his nickname. He was, smart and was like, I need to have my attorney here to continue talking.
That's your decision. So if you change your mind or whatever, just give me a shout. So again, we're just
yeah, he would have to tell them, I don't need my attorney here, and I would like to talk to you all. That's what he would need to say for the officers to be able to actually have a discussion with him.
Finish up some paperwork stuff, and we'll get you transported, okay? And again, if you need doctor, or you want some more.
What is the best place for this? Just put it in my pocket and I keep that? Okay.
You keep it in your pocket. And then they should let you keep the piece of paper when you get down there. And you don't want anything to drink or anything like that, you're fine.
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, no worries.
Alright, Mr. Twillman, the van's here. It's downstairs. We gotta put the cuffs on you just to walk you through, and then they'll put them in front of you, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
This is a crazy case, I gotta tell you, a crazy case.
Stand up? Go ahead and stand up.
Yep. That's a piece of paper in my pocket. That's all I got.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And you had $50?
Boris was booked for attempted first-degree murder and leaving the scene of a crash involving serious bodily injury. Court records show.
See what I was saying? Attempted first-degree murder. First-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, because it was necessarily premeditated. So they had the altercation before. She pulls over, and he comes in and attacks her again. So that shows that it was premeditated, which is why it would have been attempted first-degree murder, and then leaving the scene of a crash involving serious injury. That's another huge charge right there, and that's very easy to book him on because he did leave. The person that was driving the vehicle left the scene, so that should be easy for it to stick. The attempted first-degree murder, I mean, in my book, that should easily go through, but we'll see what happens here.
The 57-year-old later pleaded guilty to the lesser charge of.
So basically what he did was he took a plea deal, sounds like is what he did, and was guilty. They dropped the attempted murder and gave him a aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and then leaving the scene. Now, but if you remember, he already has, 3 other violent charges. So, in my opinion, this dude should be getting decades, especially with the one on a 69-year-old or older, and then going after this woman here, a mother of some children. What are you thinking, man? Crazy. But we'll see what happens. Let's see if they go over the sentence.
Of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and leaving the scene. He was sentenced to 8 years behind bars.
8 years in prison is a little light to me. Now, if it was just for the one case, that's a good time. But with all those other assaults, especially with the one, like I was just saying, with 69 years or older, on top of this one, I mean, there should be a 1 in front of that, if you ask me. It should be 18 years, but like I was saying, if this is just for the one case, 8 years that would be good to go. That's a decent prison sentence, and you can catch charges inside prison too, and then it just keeps stacking up. with this guy's of being so aggressive as he is, and that wouldn't surprise me if he got some extra charges in jail.
Followed by 5 years of probation. Subscribe.
Yeah, the 5 years of probation is to keep an eye on him. Probation is not easy to get through. A lot of people that go on to probation end up coming right back out or going right back in, and then it becomes kind of a revolving door, sadly. But let me know what y'all thought of this one. That, like I said, this one was brought to y'all by Law and Crime. If you thought he should have gotten longer, especially with all those other charges he was already on bond for, leave it down in the comments. I'll read all of them. We can have a discussion about it, that kind of thing. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, where we break it down and just try to give it a different perspective on everything. I appreciate everybody that is already subscribed and leaving comments. Y'all are awesome, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.